Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video, you will learn about ways to develop your emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is one of the key aspects of emotional wellness. So what is emotional intelligence? Emotional intelligence is your ability to perceive and process emotional information and use that information to guide your actions, thoughts and behaviors. Emotional intelligence is also your ability to manage your emotions in a positive way to reduce stress, overcome challenges, empathize with others, resolve conflicts and communicate effectively. So why is emotional intelligence so important? Can you imagine a world where you don't understand your feelings and others' feelings? Will that not be a nightmare? Will that not create serious issues for all of us? That's why emotional intelligence is very crucial for our life. Emotional intelligence helps in building stronger relationships, helps you to achieve your personal and professional goals. Emotional intelligence also helps you to turn your intention into action, helps you to connect with your feelings and helps you to make informed decisions based on what matters most to you. Let's take an example of a person who has higher EQ versus lower EQ may respond to a situation. Let's take example Mr. X. He's in an office meeting and his boss criticizes him in front of other co-workers. So if he's a person with lower EQ, then he would immediately become defensive and become aggressive and storm out of the room. Instead, if he's a person with higher EQ, then he would stay calm and composed and then come to a safer environment and process his emotions before he responds to the situation. So here are some ways to improve your emotional intelligence. Number 1, practice self-awareness. One of the most important ways to improve emotional intelligence is to become more self-aware and to become in tune with your emotions. So you can practice self-awareness by monitoring your emotions, examining them and understanding why you feel what you feel. You can maintain a daily or weekly journal to reflect on your behaviors and to understand what are your worries and pain points. So this information will help you become more self-aware and learn more about yourself. You can also use meditation practice to observe your thoughts and become self-aware. And number 2 is identify your triggers. So it is very important to recognize your triggers and activation points so that you don't repeat your mistakes and you will be able to handle similar situations better. For example, let's say you usually get angry when your kid overuses mobile phone. So if that is your trigger and you know it, next time when your kid uses your mobile phone or overuses it, you can sit down and talk to him and set limits instead of shouting at him. Number 3, practice self-regulation. Learn to practice the pause when needed and to control your impulses. And learn to think through the consequences before you act. Self-regulation can help you to manage conflicts, reduce tension, handle difficult situations better, and to adapt to the changes in your environment. Practicing regular breathing exercises can help you with emotional regulation. Number 4 is practice radical acceptance. Radical acceptance of your own emotions helps you to reduce suffering. So while pain is inevitable, radical acceptance of yourself, others and the current situation as it is helps you to come out of your suffering. Radical acceptance happens when you stop fighting the reality, when you let go of the bitterness and when you stop responding with impulsive or destructive behaviors that might be keeping you in an emotional trap. Number 5, practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is also an excellent way of becoming aware of your emotions and monitoring them. Mindfulness is about being present with your emotions and being aware of the feelings in your body. You can also practice mindfulness for relaxation through meditation, breathing practices, spending time in nature, spending time doing the things you enjoy, and in self-reflection mode. Number 6 is responding instead of reacting. In an emotionally charged situation, responding instead of reacting makes a huge difference. So, reacting is a spontaneous subconscious process loaded with emotions, whereas responding is a more logical and solution oriented approach. So, reacting can be destructive, whereas responding can be constructive in finding solutions. So, whenever you are going through a difficult situation, instead of aggressively reacting to the situation, you can take a short break to process your emotions and divert your attention until you feel calm and composed to handle the situation. So even after a short break, you might feel a new and broader perspective of the issue, so that you can handle the situation in a productive way. Also, looking at the things objectively can reframe your thoughts to look at failures as learning experiences and challenges as opportunities. Number 7, create safe space for others. It requires a lot of trust for someone to open up to you about how they are feeling. You can create a safe space by being authentic with how you are feeling and also being open to listen to how the other person is feeling. This will give them a lot of courage to discuss any problems with you. And when you ask the others how they are feeling, ensure to listen to them patiently without any judgment. This will help them to be transparent to you and help to resolve any conflicts easily. Number 8, be empathetic. Once you have created a safe space for others, it is important to offer empathy. Empathy in its truest sense is not just seeing other circumstances from the outside. It is about feeling what they are actually going through. To become more empathetic, it is important for you to be in touch with your own emotions. Only then you will be able to understand what others are going through. Number 9, be assertive. Learn to be assertive without being aggressive or dominating. Assertive communication is the most healthiest and effective communication style. Assertive communication means stating your thoughts and opinions in a strong and confident manner while still respecting others' opinions. So assertive communication is very important to improve your emotional intelligence, because in assertive communication it requires you to directly communicate your perspective, thoughts and needs while still respecting others. Number 10, focus on your personal development. So to enhance your emotional intelligence, you must intentionally put yourself in situations where emotional intelligence is required. So get out of your comfort zone, set new goals and track your progress. Also make sure to engage in meaningful conversations with people around you, and consider finding a coach or mentor who can help you with your career growth and personal development. So when you put your emotional mastery to work, you will definitely reap the rewards in your personal and professional life. I'm sure you found this content useful. I'm sure you will put them into practice. So if you like this content, please like and share my video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Until then, loads of love from my side.